So last week, a lady slides into my DM and, she's like, Olori, you inspire me. You're such a great woman. How do you do all these things that you do? And I was like, okay, where are you really going? And she's like, I'm tired of where I am. I'm tired of the things that my husband and I are not seeing in our marriage and our family. I was like, be specific. What's the problem? And she says, well, he's been out of work for 6 years. We have 3 kids and things are just not going as they ought to. And I'm like, what do you think is the problem? And she says to me, well, he needs a job. I was like, he's not had a job for 6 years. You think he only needs a job and everything will be fine? That was the mistake. So this is what we're going to be doing in this video. I'm going to be helping you identify reasons why you're where you are and how we're going to help you move to the next level. All right, so let's go deep. Let's help this lady. The first thing I told her was, you and your husband have a lack of discernment. What do I mean by that? Now, when we use discernment, please, I'm not being spiritual or spooky. It's actually just normal. Whether you're Muslim, doesn't matter your religion. And the first thing is that we all assume we are at the right place at the right time, or we're doing the right things at the right time. What you don't have is a lack of foresight. You don't even know where you should be. You're just going through the motions. You're going through life. You assume because I finished school, the next thing is to get married and then get a job. Who gave you that prototype as per how a life should be? When have you actually thought, let me start to understand and be perceptive about why I am where I am? And I'll tell you what, when you don't have a job for 6 years and you think that it's just a job you need, then you don't understand where you are. This guy being this way is a very good indication of the fact that he's not even alive to the things that are happening around him. You are not that bad. For you not to be employed by anyone, please don't think that there's something wrong with you as in your qualifications. I'm saying to you that you must start to look at things like, number one, my qualification is not the problem. So who is the problem? Maybe you, your attitude. You think you know it all. And then I asked her, I said, let me meet your husband. Do you know what she said? He won't want to meet you. I was like, there you go. He's already proud. A broke man that is proud. How does that even work? So how is he going to get a job, right? So I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, this guy doesn't even know that the things wrong with him are so much bigger than him not having a job. So lack of discernment actually translates into not knowing the seasons of your life. You don't know why you're where you are. You don't know how you've put yourself into what you're into. Number two, all men are not equal. Let me explain. Your assumption that because even that we finish from the same school does not mean that I carry the same grace as you. So your lack of discernment actually translates into you don't even know what you carry naturally. You don't know what you operate in without stress. You don't even know what you operate in that will make people pay you for that thing because you've belittled it. Oh, what's there? Am I not just good at drawing? Ha. That is what you were given as a grace for you to use as pocket money on earth. Right? And I'm really trying my hardest not to be too spooky or too spiritual. But hey, I'm a spirit being, so I make no apologies for that. But this is what I'm saying. All men are not equal. We don't all carry the same grace. You are not rising because you assume your husband, your wife, your boss, or whoever, he's not my boss. No, he's not just your boss. You are not the same. And you know me, I'm going to go into my dialect here and there. So permit me. Boye-Ajayi. Do you get? You are not mates. And the quicker you understand that, it's where you are humble. Come closer. Nobody is your mate. But guess what? You are also more powerful when you are humble.